to random chaos. Again. So yeah, this is where I work, this pit. So it looks like blam. It's pretty cool because I got my camera set up in my backpack right here, hanging on the wall, and my tripod. So thought I'd try this. Not much going on right now. Hang on. Not much going on right now. I'm working solo tonight. So, there's only 100 people on the reservation books. It's not going to be too bad. But, hey, let's have fun while we're at it, eh? Yeah, so I got the machine running, and the water in there right now is about 180 degrees. I'll show you something really cool in a minute when it shuts off. There's all the steam that comes out. Luckily, I got this fan right above me, too. You can probably hear it in the video. The fan's just like right there. So it blows the steam out of the way, keeps us from sweating back here, and in the summertime it gets brutally hot. In the wintertime it actually gets cold, but that machine keeps us warm. So, you know, it can be hot or cold here, and I don't care what anyone says, being a dishwasher is not the worst job in the world. Watch this. Oh, that lovely steam. And let's see, the fan kind of blows it all the way there. Gotta get out of the way, it's hitting me right in the side of the face, so blowing my goatee around. Like I said, right now there's not a lot going on, so we'll give it a little bit of time. Maybe I'll show you some more. So yeah, our executive chef here just told me since I'm working by myself tonight, my coworker wasn't feeling well and she went home. So let the executive chef out here. He says he told everyone I'm working by myself, so if I need a hand, they'll give me a hand. And we had this rule, like, if there's only one dishwasher in the pit, at the end of the night, they get to clean the pastry floor as well as the line, which they usually do. They always do the line. So they're trying to help cut down on all the workload on me, which is awesome. I mean, if they need something, they can come back and get it, or, you know, whatever. So, you know, that's how we work around here. We all look out for each other. So I think it's pretty cool. And, you know, this is like one of the better restaurants I worked at. So I ain't got no problems. I've done worse before. So anyway, be back. Yeah, hoping it'll be a pretty slow night. The count is only, like I said, 100 people tonight. But should be all right. You know, I've done this before. Actually, we got our first round right now. If it stays like this, I'm set, but it's not going to stay like this. It's going to get busier, but hey, when it does, I'll let you know. Not too exciting back here tonight. It's kind of boring. I ain't got my coworker with me, but, you know. So that's why I have you guys here with me. Hey, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bada bing, bada boom, we got it done. And, that's all, another little necessity. Some nice cold tea. Keep it going, you know, a little caffeine boost, you know, a little thirst quencher, you know. And, you know, sometimes I got food back here too. And, just, not terrible amount of food, but, you know, sometimes we bring snacks back here. That's all good, so. Just had a pastry girl walk by and pick up some stuff. She's looking at me straight, talking to a camera. Anyway, I don't get people in the shots they don't want to be, and you know, they do. Hey, it's all cool, but I don't make people get in front of the camera. And anyway, I'll be back. I've been working in restaurants for like 8 years now, and this is my third restaurant to be working in. Probably the best one so far. And anyway, I enjoy it more being indoors than working outside, because now that I'm older in my 50s, you know, if I overexert myself, overheat, like working outdoors on construction or roofing jobs, what I used to do, or loading trucks in the heat, you know, or anything else, you know, it makes me dizzy and want to pass out. So this is why I chose to become working in either a restaurant or a supermarket. And I got in restaurants with help of a lot of chefs that I know in different places. And so I got used to it, and I work nights, so I'm used to a night shift. Working daytimes, you know, I'm not used to that. But you get used to it. I mean, I'm used to the hot water getting on my hands, and you know, occasionally you cut yourself up on something, you know. But you know, we got first aid kit, we got people help you out if you need it, you know. But you know, so working inside is a lot better for me than working outdoors and sweating and getting sick, you know, and feel like I'm gonna pass out. You know, I can't do that no more. So this is it for me right here, and I quite enjoy it. They sometimes ask me if I want to become a chef, and honestly, I know how to cook, but I always politely refuse being a chef in a restaurant, especially a fast-paced kitchen that this one can be. You know, because I don't want to be out there cooking on the line, you know, orders all around, people going all over the place, several multitask orders going at once, the noise out there sometimes in the dining room. We're a high-class restaurant, but, you know, they play some loud music out there sometimes, the chefs, you know, calling out orders really loud, and it just sometimes confuses me. So, we got Buddy Sean right here, one of our chefs that's got in front of me, but he needed to get something, but so that's why I stay back here in back of house, you know. And they, you know, I'm getting paid really well, you know, so I'm not complaining too much. But I do like to cook, just not at that pace that these guys do it at. Everything has to be the food, the presentation of the food is just as important as the taste, you know, because we're an upscale restaurant. People are paying a lot of money to eat here at this restaurant. It's a steakhouse, and they have other things too, but things have to be prepared to look good as they taste, you know. And this is a lot of concentration and all kinds of stuff going around me, and with my wicked ADHD that I have, it's gonna bother me, you know, and I'll probably run out of here screaming like a little girl. So back house for me. And one of the easiest things to clean, I don't mind cleaning, is drinking glasses. You know, because you don't have to do much to them but put them in a machine, and I cleared out the water in the machine, drained it all, ran it empty, and washed it out, and put some more water back in now. Push these in there, so. Let that fill up for a little while. It takes a couple minutes to fill up again totally. It kicks on. Glasses are done, nice and hot and clean. I'll bring them over there to the servers. They polish it up, make them look nice. They also polish up the silverware that we wash. Everything has to look perfect. You know, and, so that's the easiest thing to clean around here. Plus the steak boards that we have, which I had one. Like, what are these? All dirty on them. Need steak on it, steak food. So we run that through the machine too. They come out looking brand new again. We have a good detergent, a good rinse aid in the machine. Plus, like I said, it's between 180 and 195 degree water. So, you know, these are heavy. These boards, you carry a bunch of them out there to the line. They're heavy. I throw them from my shoulder like I'm carrying lumber. You know, and put them out there for the chef to use when he's making a big giant steak like this thick, you know. And so these have to be nice and clean and dry. You know, we let them sit right here. We have a little basically let them sit and dry for a little while after we wash them. So you don't want to be bringing these out wet, you know, because then it doesn't look great. And anyway, so got a few more things to do right here. I will talk to you in a minute. Just like that, what glasses are done. So take the glasses, I'll bring them over there, they polish them. And everyone's happy drinking out of clean glasses. Don't you like that, Marco? Marco's kind of mellow out right here. He doesn't want to be in front of the camera. Now for the board, watch this. 1 minute. Machine runs 58 seconds. It's a different machine from what we originally had here. We had a double wide. You can get two of these trays in the old machine. So this one's smaller. So you can only get one in there, but it also has a built-in water heater. So it's constant hot water. We don't run out. And it makes it a lot easier for us to clean like stuff like off the steak boards, sticky things like demi-glaze, tahini, stuff that really sticks to stuff. So that hot water is kind of a true blessing. So unless, you know, as long as the water heater's working on this thing, they ain't got no problems. And this will be out in a second. Let's go through the rinse. As soon as the red light goes off, you can't see the rinse aid machine. Or the pump, I mean, rather. Wet and clean. I like it. So, and these boards are pretty solid. You know, they're solid wood. Washed with hot water like this doesn't harm them much. You know, so anyway, that's how we do it. And business is picking up a little bit here. You know, not bad, but it's getting a little faster now. So actually, this will be the last of what I'll show you back here. You know, and stay on top of things. I got to run back and forth to the line, bring stuff back, clean that, put it back on the line, and be over here again, doing the dishes, silverware, glasses, everything, whatever they need. But I am getting help, so that's a good thing. New executive chef here, he's making sure I get some help whenever I need it. So that's a good thing. And I will do an intro later after I clock out when I'm out of here. See you in a little bit. So I'm clocked out now from work, and it was a fairly busy night. It wasn't bad, it didn't kill me. I'd done a lot worse by myself. I had some help, and it's only like 12:15 in the morning, so I'm waiting over here at the bus stop over here, waiting to go home. So it wasn't bad, you know, and you know, contrary to popular belief, you know, being a dishwasher is really not a horrible job. Yeah, you get a lot of hot water on you, but, you know, as far as the back-breaking pains, you know, you really get used to that. You know, so I'm not even that tired right now. But I'm still walking around here doing this for the outro. And, but, you know, a job like that, you know, especially one that is paying me a living wage, paying my rent, putting food in my fridge, you know, keeping things going, you know, I can't complain, you know. I mean, I actually found some satisfaction in working in a dish pit, you know, and I got, you know, some co-workers that push their, you know, their work, you know, around and get their stuff done too. It helps out, you know. So, but, you know, especially nowadays, you know, you find a job. You know, a lot of people are just too picky about jobs. You know, I never really thought about washing dishes, but you know, hey, it's paying me. I get a free meal every day too, which is a plus at that place. You know, it's nothing extravagant, but you know, it's something to eat once a day. They call it the family meal. And I've been getting raises. I've been working there for 5 years now, and I've had plenty of raises, so I'm up there. You know, I'm making money and you know, doing good for myself. And but, you know, when it comes time to clock out and get everything done, that's always a plus. You know, get home, relax for a while, make something to eat, you know, kick back, watch some movie or TV or something. What I usually do is I watch the news and watch something on YouTube, or maybe catch a movie on Hulu, or something, you know, and go to sleep, you know, and do it all again the next day. So it's really not, you know, something that's killing me. Now, if I was doing the old jobs like construction, roof jobs, roofing and things like that, I probably would have been killed by now from the heat, especially in Texas in the summertime. Being on a roof, I did it in Florida on a roof in the summertime, a roofing job. That was bad enough. Or if you're up in New England, when I lived up in Boston, you're working and it's super cold out. I mean, I'm talking extreme cold, and loading 18-wheeler trucks, it's like a refrigerator. So doing this is, something that, passes the time and puts money in my pocket, in my bank account more nowadays, since we're all direct deposit, But I'm going to go over here and sit at the bus stop. And, oh, by the way, they got new bus stops here, right here on Westheimer in Houston. I take this bus line right here, the 82, and it is the most traveled bus route in the entire state of Texas. Not just Houston, the entire state. This is the busiest bus route in Texas. So they got a $5 million grant to improve their bus stops and make them nicer and clean them up. We got new booths here. I'll show you in a minute. Something I was watching on TV the other night. I was like, wow, that's pretty neat. And right around the restaurant where I work, they've been doing the same thing. They did a lot of road repair. I mean, it took a couple of years for them to do this road repair over here where the restaurant is where I work at. And now they're replacing the sidewalks. They're adding up new bus stops there too. Make it look nice. It's kind of a fancy area, not that great and not that safe. In fact, me standing out here with my camera rig, it's probably not the safest thing to do. But it's something. At least, I got this Target behind me, even though it's closed. But, I got plenty of places to run if I have to. But, yeah, I'm going to go over to the bus stop, check it out. Yeah, bus stop right here around the corner. All brand new. Of course, the benches has the anti-homeless elbow rest there, so the homeless people don't lay down here and sleep. I know they'll still find a way. They always do. Seen it. And I hear a new sign for it. Even got a little light up there. Look at that little LED light to light up the sign. This is Shepherd Square. That's what this little shopping area is. But, I hope that was a cool video. I think it was cool. I never thought of filming where I work and when I was working, But, being it started out really slow today, I had some time. Started one and finishing it out here. Thanks to anyone watching this, and, click like if you wish, leave a comment or something. I don't monetize. I'm not worried about it. I don't have nowhere near the subscribers to start monetizing on YouTube. And it doesn't hurt my feelings, but anyway, I'll let you go, and I'm gonna head home. Bus should be here soon. I'm gonna check the text message thing for the bus. Anyway, until next time, when I bring you some more random chaos, have an awesome night.